What up, dudes? It's Pixel Tricks. Welcome to a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I've been messing around with this team that I made for a bit of fun, make some changes here and there, and I've been having a pretty good time with it. Yeah, starting with the lead Scarm. This is max defense, max HP. Gonna take a knockoff here. This is gonna do absolutely zero damage. They are gonna knock off my lefties, unfortunately for me. But that's quite alright. I believe Skarmory actually lost Roost in this particular gen. I think so. I think I remember hearing about that. But even so, they're such a good mon. And they have so much they could do. Flower Trick is going to do absolutely nothing there. This thing is just super bulky, and I'm going to be able to get up a layer of spikes on top of Stealth Rock here. And right here, I'm thinking like, wow, this thing is having a hard time dealing with Skarm, so maybe I'll try some Iron Defense Body Press shenanigans here, but unfortunately they had Taunt, which, real talk, they probably should have like clicked turn 1 for real. But even so, they might have been expecting like a Brave Bird or something, and maybe they wanted to break my Sturdy or whatnot. But yeah, right here, Body Press does 20 million. And I'm able to get rid of their Meowscarada, as well as get a layer of Stealth Rock and Spike on the field. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. And I'm actually, we shook off the taunt at the perfect time. So lead Skarm putting in the finest of work. Out comes Dragapult. I love this mon too. This mon is so cool. I want to do some stuff with this. I believe this is a special set. I am Terra Grounds on my Skarm, but at this point, like, I don't have anything to hit it with. I could potentially Terra and like get another layer of Spike, but I didn't think wasting my Terra on a Spike would be worth it. So I decided to take the T-Bolt here. Skarm has already put in a ton of work. I can see his lefties on this Dragapult here. So I'm gonna go right out to Kingambit and become an immediate threat. I think I do a really greedy play. Yeah, I ST right in front of, just completely ignore this threat. I do dodge Fire Blast, but I did the calc, and the highest roll, if this thing's modest, the highest roll that would have done is about 73, so I was never like gonna die from it. And I could have Sucker Punched afterwards too. I'm just lucky it didn't have like Dragon Dance or like Sub, really. Sub would be the one thing, because Sucker always kills this thing. I love this day. You see the Greedent in the back. We gotta do some Greedent stuff in this game, bro. My Greedent put in work in Pokemon Sword. I was like body pressing Ubers and shit. Alright, out comes Breloom right here. I think, yeah, I swapped into my Rillaboom, anticipating a potential Spore to come out, which would have made a lot of sense, since, no, I think Mach Punch would have out-prioritized Sucker Punch, yeah. So they go directly for the Mach Punch, yeah. I'm actually min speed on my Kingambit, yeah. I'm max HP, max attack. This is my max speed, max attack Rillaboom here. Right here, I'm going to dumble out into Gouging Fire, just to make sure I don't get spored. Yeah, I love this thing, dude. This is my first match using this thing, and it's so sick. Or not my first, but one of my first. One of my earlier ones. Yeah, this thing was putting work against Ubers, dude. Like, this thing's crazy. I got some other matches I'm going to upload later, but I thought this was fun, so I thought we'd start with this. Right here, just going to Flame Charge. It's going to absolutely annihilate Breloom. Going to get my +1 speed. I really like Flame Charge on this mon. That with booster energy, you just become an immediate threat. Right here, I'm able to get a little more recovery from my own grassy terrain, which is pretty neat. And Gouging Fire is in, man. Yeah, this thing is mad sick. Out comes Dragonite. Multi-scale has been broken because of the Stealth Rock, and I'm just going to go immediately for that boosted Outrage and take this thing out, because this thing is a giant threat. Now, they do have an Iron Valiant in the back, but I thought trading my Gouging Fire, who already put a ton of work in for Dragonite, was well worth it. So Yeah, this is actually a really interesting Iron Valiant set. It's like kind of a tricky one. It has like Debon, Encore. It's more of a like a support set. But yeah, it is fairy type, so it's not gonna affect it. This is a cool mon too. I'm just now getting into the Pokemon battles. Now that all the DLC is out, and starting to build teams and stuff, so I'm like looking at all these mons and being like, oh wow, I want to do something with this. If you guys have any Pokemon you want to see featured in some Wi-Fi battles, go ahead and let me know, and I'll be happy to whip together some team. I just kind of put this team together out of the blue because I wanted to show off the new forms of the Johto dogs and stuff. They're all so dope, bro. Yeah, Metagross came back at this DLC, which I love too. I love this one. You got some cool buffs. This is my max Spadef Assault Vest max attack Metagross. So Spirit Break does absolutely nothing, bro. And I'm able to BB here, do 20 million. And yeah, this thing actually has Destiny Mon, which is really interesting, right? It's like a bulky set with Spirit Break. Spirit Break, Destiny Bond, Encore. Very interesting. Not what I'm used to seeing. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Yeah, I guess this seems somewhat versatile. So right here, I double out to my Rillaboom. I love this mon too. This mon got so much better getting Grassy Glide back. But yeah, double out to this. And I unfortunately make a misclick here. I meant to come out to my Rillaboom Grassy Glide so I could take this thing out. But I unfortunately clicked the Wood Hammer. Yeah, because I thought Grassy Glide was in the first slot. So unfortunately, this Destiny Bond is going to take me out. But at this point, I have enough priority in the back. It's not too big of a deal, but their final mon is a threat. So this could have been really bad for me. But at the end, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Yeah, the backgrounds in this game's like Wi-Fi battles, I'm pretty sure they're randomized, right? Like, that's sick. You can also like cut out the music too, which is really cool. I'm pretty sure this mon is Ubers. I don't care though. You can't really like have rules for what it's obviously Smogon is different from you know, in game, so it's not that big of a deal. It's actually I've been finding a lot of Ubers because of it, and it's really cool. I'm able to show off some cool stuff, but we'll get to that later. For now, I'm just going to Terra Steel on my Metagross. Do as much damage to this thing as I possibly can. But yeah, Sucker Punch does 20 million. Holy hell, that's crazy. But yeah, BP is absolutely going to destroy this thing, Terra boosted. So yeah, that was my first Wi-Fi match for you guys for this particular gen. Let me know what else you would like to see. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Big thanks to everyone on Patreon and YouTube members for helping out the channel.